What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Montielverse. Main Event Montiel here with some main event level type analysis coming at you guys. I know it's been a while. Got a lot to talk about. So I'm going to start this video off by saying thank you to all who have subscribed. We're at 407. Goal is 500 by the end of the year. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. With that all said, let's get to it. Look, you guys know Jey Uso has been on a tear. On an absolute tear since August 2023, I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? He's proven himself worthy of being in a main event spot. He's proven himself worthy of being a main attraction. You know, he's proven himself worthy of being in places where he can go against top stars and put on a show. That's what he's done. Okay? And I think it's absolutely criminal that he hasn't won a single championship as a singles competitor. Hasn't even like been in a title match for like the longest. I think it's been 4 or 5 months. I mean, look, the guy is a top merch seller for a reason. He's over with the crowd. The kids love him. The adults love him. You know, he has a presence about him. He has charisma. You know, he's decent on the microphone. There's times where it's like, you know, it gets a little bit repetitive or whatever, but at the same time, it's like he does have his moments where he gets the crowd going and he's saying things of substance. You can't deny that. So now with this match coming up on Monday Night Raw against Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Look, I know Triple H is all hyped up on Braun Breaker. You know, the man's 26 years old. Has everything going for him. He runs the ropes at 23 miles an hour. Like, who the hell does that? Nobody. Nobody. And he's been on an absolute tear. And the man he's gotten better on every single aspect. He's better on the mic. He's better in ring. He has a presence about him. His theme song is improved. Because honestly, at first, his theme song was like, wait, whatever, dude. And they changed it with lyrics and everything. And it goes pretty hard. So he has nothing to lose. The man's 26 years old, already establishing himself as a future star. It's not like if Jey beats Braun, Braun's career is done. You know what I mean? It's not going to bury him. But I really think Jey needs this. Jey Uso deserves this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been a big part of the story of the bloodline as much as anybody else. And quite frankly, he is the most over WWE superstar, with the exception, you know, of Roman Reigns and LA Knight. You know what I'm saying? Like, LA Knight and Jey Uso, there's not that much fundamental difference in terms of how they got up there. You know, they're not on the younger side, you know, based on the average age in the WWE right now. It took forever to get them their singles run, but they're over with the crowd. You know, they've earned it. So what I'm saying is, if LA Knight can get a championship, then so can Jey. I feel like they're on the same level as far as, you know, merch selling. In-ring ability is something that people criticize Jey Uso for, but at the same time, it's like, it's also the choreography. I feel like if Jey really wanted to get down with somebody and create some great choreography and have a 15 to 20 minute match, he could do it. It's not just all super kicks and spears and splashes, and people are going like, at this point, oh, really? It's not? Because that's all I see him do. But yeah, because that's what they book him to do. If he went to Triple H and they sort of, you know, and if he talked to Braun and he went over the match, I guarantee you he's going to do more than 3 moves. And he makes you feel things. I mean, WWE said it before 100 times. It's not the moves that they're doing. It's who's doing them and what kind of impact they bring more than physical. It's the emotional part. You know, Jey has an amazing ability to tell a story of an underdog. It's very subtle. It's not like, oh, Sami Zayn, where he's like, oh, an underdog in your face, and he's doing all this, and he's shaking himself, and, you know, he's getting hyped up like the Ultimate Warrior used to do back in the day, and Hulk Hogan used to do back in the day. Like, he's getting hit hard, but he's coming back. Like, no. Jey gets hit hard, but he keeps coming back. But it's very subtle. He has that dog in him, too. He keeps coming back, and he gets you to root for him. So Jey Uso deserves an Intercontinental Championship run. Maybe he won't win it next week, but he needs to win it soon. He needs to win it by the end of the freaking year because I'm tired of everybody going, oh, he can't wrestle, he does the same 3 moves, yada, 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 yada. People like Zack Ryder back in the day and Santino Marella and all these people held the United States Championship, bro. And they held mid-card titles that were like, like what are we doing here? And then Logan Paul was Intercontinental Champion. Look, say what you want. He's an athletic guy, whatever, but he ain't Bret Hart in there. You know what I'm saying? He's not Shawn Michaels. He's not doing all these moves. He does stunts. Jey Uso has the crowd on his side, top merch seller. It's good. He's gonna draw. He's a draw. He's gonna draw in the views and he's gonna get the revenue for WWE. And he can put on great matches. He's had great matches with Roman Reigns. Go back to the match with Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. The match against Damian Priest was pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's capable of putting on great matches. I mean, this whole idea that he can't, wrestle at all is ridiculous. So let's get Jey to the Intercontinental Championship, and let's do it fast. Because, I mean, this is ridiculous. Man deserves it, and everybody knows it. So let's stop with the trolling. You name me one superstar who should have the Intercontinental Championship more than Jey Uso. Seriously. With all that, I'm off. Yeet.